Have you ever experienced this? You are watching a movie in English. You understand almost everything. You watch YouTube videos in English. You understand them too. You read English messages. No problem. But then someone asks you a simple question. Tell me about yourself. And suddenly your mind goes blank. You know the words, you know the grammar, but nothing comes out. Or maybe you say, my English is little, and after the conversation ends, you think, I knew what I wanted to say, why couldn't I say it? If you have ever felt that way, this video is for you. Because today I'm not going to teach you grammar, I'm going to explain why this happens. And once you understand the real reason, your way of learning English will completely change. I have experienced this situation because I am not a native English speaker. So I know how it feels, how stuck we get, how difficult it is in such a situation. So let's see what we can do. Part 1. Your brain has two different skills. The biggest mistake English learners make is believing that understanding English and speaking English are the same skill. They are not. Think about driving a car. You can watch hundreds of driving videos. You can understand every traffic rule. You can even explain how a car works. But does that mean you can drive? No, because driving is a skill. Speaking English is exactly the same. Listening is one skill. Reading is another. Speaking is completely different. Imagine your English like a library. Every day you put books into the library. Those books are vocabulary, grammar, listening, reading. Your library becomes bigger and bigger, but speaking isn't about putting books on the shelf. Speaking is about finding the right book in 2 seconds. That's a different skill. Part 2. You practice input, not output. Let's look at your average day. You watch English videos, you listen to English podcasts, you scroll through Instagram captions, you read comments, your brain receives English all day. This is called input. Now ask yourself one question. How many minutes did you actually speak English yesterday? Not think, not read, not listen, speak. Maybe 2 minutes, maybe 0. Imagine going to the gym, you watch fitness videos every day, you read about muscles, you learn exercise names, but you never lift weights. Will your muscles grow? Of course not. Your speaking muscles work the same way. If you don't use them, you don't get stronger. Part 3. The real enemy is in grammar. Many people think, my grammar isn't good enough, but grammar usually isn't the problem. The real problem is fear. Fear of making mistakes, fear that someone will laugh, fear of forgetting words, fear of sounding silly. So your brain becomes busy. Instead of creating sentences, it's checking, is this correct? Should I use has or have? Is this present perfect? Should I say on or in? By the time your brain finishes checking all this, the conversation has already moved on. Fluent speakers don't speak because they know every grammar rule. They speak because they keep going even when they are unsure. Part 4. You wait to be perfect. Here's something I want to remember. Children don't wait until they know perfect grammar before they start speaking. They speak first, then improve. English learners often do the opposite. They study for years, waiting for the perfect time. the perfect vocabulary, the perfect confidence. But confidence doesn't come before speaking. Confidence comes because of speaking. Every conversation teaches you something. Every mistake teaches you something. Progress begins the moment you stop waiting. Part 5. How to fix it. So what should you do? Simple. Every day, create more output than yesterday. Speak for 1 minute. Tomorrow, speak for 2 minutes. Describe your day. Answer random questions. Record yourself. Talk to yourself. Repeat sentences aloud. Don't measure your progress by how many grammar rules you know. Measure it by how many minutes you spoke today, because speaking is built by speaking. So, if you have ever wondered, why can I understand English but not speak it? Now you know. It's not because you are bad at English. It's because you have been training one skill and expecting another skill to improve. From today, don't just consume English. Produce English, speak. Even if it's simple, even if it's slow, even if you make mistakes, because that's how fluency is built. Be honest. What's the biggest thing that stops you from speaking English? Fear of mistakes? I don't have enough vocabulary. I translate everything in my head. I don't have anyone to practice with. Something else. Tell me in one sentence. I'm reading every comment. The reason you share might be exactly what another learner needs to hear. So friends, this is all for today. I hope this video was helpful for all of you. Thank you for being a part of this journey. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.